Virtual learning is here to stay. Just this past week, the district announced a plan that will postpone in-person learning for most high schoolers until at least January. For many students and teachers at Masterman, this means continued problems related to extended electronic use, including eye strain, headaches, neck pain, and an overall Zoom fatigue.
Would you say you've been having like headaches or like your eyes have been tired at the end of the day? And if so, like for how long, like since like school started or?
Definitely some headaches, and I try to keep like eye drops or something by my computer so I can just, especially because I wear contacts, and it can really like dry out my eyes.
I really feel like my eyes are just a lot of eye strain. They sometimes feel sore. I've had a little red spot that I don't think I've had before. And I noticed that I'm getting more headaches than I usually get.
Headaches and fatigue, definitely, like extreme headaches.
According to Dr. Thieu, an optometrist at Temple University, screen use forces your eyes to constantly focus, refocus, and move around the screen, placing extra strain on eye muscles. Additionally, we blink less frequently when using electronics, potentially causing dry eye and vision blur. Further, some studies have found an association, although not a causation, between screen use and nearsightedness, something that may lead to long-lasting effects, says Dr. Aguirre, an associate professor of neurology and a vision scientist at the University of Pennsylvania.
One major consequence that we might need to think about for a generation of kids who have to go and spend more time indoors from learning at home is that they might have an increased chance of developing myopia and needing glasses later in life. So that's one consequence for the developing eye.
Blue light also suppresses melatonin, which can interfere with sleep.
It's definitely affected my like falling asleep. I think it definitely takes me longer because I'm trying to get like as much, I'm always checking my phone to see if I have messages from friends because it's like the only chance I get to talk to them. So I have it like with me up until like I go to bed, and my parents make me plug it in for the night in another room so I don't have it like next to my bed, but still being on it like at least within like an hour of me trying to fall asleep, it definitely affects my falling asleep.
This has led students and teachers to search for solutions with varying degrees of success.
I guess I kind of heard about them because like there's a lot of stuff online you hear about like blue light glasses to help your headaches and stuff.
I did like one day of school without the glasses, like before I had purchased them. And my head was like, it literally felt like I just had a concussion.
I didn't find them very effective. The first period I used them, I thought it hurt my eyes even more than when I didn't have them on.
They've helped like actually more than I expected because they were like $10 from Staples. It wasn't any like grand purchase, but for the most part, I don't really have headaches, at least like during the classes now. And yeah, if I wear them like I'm supposed to, almost like there's no symptoms.
So, do blue light glasses actually work? Blue light scatters more and is less focused than other types of light, which decreases contrast and leads to eye strain. According to Dr. Thieu, blue light glasses do in fact lessen eye strain by increasing contrast, but other solutions might be more beneficial if you're looking to get a good night's sleep.
To summarize, blue blocking glasses, they might be useful to help reduce eye strain from bright light, but even more effective would be letting you be exposed to bright light during the day and dim light at night.
There are also plenty of other strategies for minimizing eye strain that don't involve blue light glasses.
The most important one, we always like to stick to the 20-20-20 rule, where you have, for every 20 minutes that you're on the computer, you want to take a 20-second break by looking 20 feet away, meaning just looking away from the computer. Don't look at, like say your phone or anything up close, books or anything. So just give your eyes a break, either that or close your eyes for a few seconds just to kind of reboot the visual system.
Including some important notes about computer positioning.
Ideally, you want to be able to look at your computer at a down gaze. It's a little bit easier to, on the muscles anyways, as you look down at your screen as opposed to looking up. And be about, I guess, at least an arm's length away from the screen there.
Make your environment brighter. So make the room brighter, like as much as you can work next to a window with the shade up and some bright light streaming in. That's also really helpful. And do that during the day, first thing in the morning. That's going to really help with eye strain, with sleep regulation, and then for this normal development of the eye.
The impacts of virtual learning aren't limited to eye strain.
Just staring at the screen and talking to everyone through the screen is very draining.
There's a reason behind the so-called Zoom fatigue.
All of these aspects of communicating through screens and virtual calls and all the rest, it adds a little bit of cognitive load. I mean, we've been mostly talking about vision, but these things are hard for all of our senses. Hearing is frustrating. I don't know about you, but on these calls, I find there's a lot more people trying to take turns speaking, and then they end up, speaking over one another, and their what I want to say collides with what the next person wants to say in a way that would never happen in person. So I don't know. I feel like I need a break about every 45 minutes to go let my senses work in the natural world.